Okay, in this section, we're beginning on page 95, creating links to IDs and other documents. Jerry knows that the glossary will be one of the most useful parts of his website, especially for novice photographers. However, he's also aware that most people do not read through glossaries. He'd like to create links from the words he uses in his articles to glossary entries so that readers of his articles can quickly access definitions for terms they don't understand. His articles are not on the same page as his glossary page, so he'll have to create a link between those two pages. Okay, they show you basically the code there on how you're going to do it. So let's go do this. Okay, we're going to go to the glossary.html file, and we're going to scroll through the file and locate aperture. So right here is aperture. Okay, as shown in figure 225 with the opening DT tag, aperture definition term. Okay, we found it. Insert the following attribute. Okay, so right here within the within DT, ID equals shift quotes APERTURE quotes, and then that's it. And it says now scroll down the file and find exposure. Oops, I guess I better have a quotes, not an apostrophe. Okay, down to the E's. Okay, and we're going to make this one have an exposure ID. Make sure you get them spelled correctly and that you're using quotes. Then we're going to do the same thing with the f-stop. Right here. Flash mode, and notice how we're doing flash mode. It's ID quote equals quotes flash underscore mode quotes. Same thing with focal point or focal length, I guess. Okay, and now we're going to save it. And now we need to go to our home.htm for this project. Okay, and I'm going to scroll down and find the f-stop term in the unordered list. So right here. Okay, and then I'm going to use the reference to the glossary page. So I'm going to do everything that's on the bottom of page 97, but I am going to use page 98 to help me with the code. So right in the line tag right here, I'm going to click after it, and then an href equals quotes glossary.htm # f stop quotes end it, and then right between the P and the colon end the A. Okay, and now I'm going to just copy this code, and I'm going to go down to exposure, and right here I'm going to do Control V, and I'm going to change f-stop to exposure, and then focal point, same thing. Oops. And remember, it's focal underscore point. Here also. And flash mode is the last one. Okay, now we got to go back through and do the closing A tag. So I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here. Control V here. Control V here. Control V, and finally here. Control V. Okay, and once that's done, I'm going to go do a Control S to save it. And now I'm going to go and look at my home page in my browser. And I can see over here my terms. And now when I click f-stop, that should take me, look at, right to the F's on that page. I'm going to go back, see if the other ones work. Exposure. Yep. Focal length. Oh, did I click on the correct one? Focal length. Took me to the top of the page. I'm going to have to check that one out. Aperture, good, however you say that word. In flash mode. Okay, so I got to go check out focal length. Oh, that's why. Control S. There we go. Okay, so that's how you can use ID tags to put links in to other pages. So page 99, they tell us written communication, creating effective hyperlink text. To make it easier for users to navigate your website, the text of your hypertext links should tell readers exactly what type of document the link points to. For example, the link text, "click here for more information," doesn't tell the user what type of document will appear when "here" is clicked. In place of phrases like "click here," use descriptive link text such as, "For more information, view our list of frequently asked questions." If the link points to a non-HTML file, such as a PDF document, include that information in the text link. If the link document is extremely large and will take a while to download to the user's computer, include that information in your link text so that the users can decide whether or not to initiate the transfer. For example, the following link text informs users both of the type of document and its size before they initiate the link. Okay, finally, when designing the style of your website, make your links easy to recognize. Because most browsers underline hypertext links, don't use underlining for other text elements. Use italic or boldface fonts instead. Users should never be confused about what is a link and what is not. Also, if you apply a color to your text, do not choose colors that make your hyperlinks harder to pick out against the web page background. Okay, you've completed your initial work linking the 3 files in Jerry's website. In the next session, you'll learn how to work with linked images and how to create links to external websites and internet sources. If you want to take a break, be a good idea, and why don't you go ahead and answer those questions at the bottom of page 99 and share your responses with me.